everybody. Welcome back to my aquaponics basement. A little update on what's been going on. I've added this second grow bed, which is looking pretty sad right now. Those are rescue plants from the first grow bed, where I had a pretty disastrous imbalance recently, due to a lot of factors, the main factor being algae throughout the system was throwing pH off and ammonia spiked, and they bogarted all of my nitrates and nitrites, so I had quite a deficiency. Here's my kale, and in the back are some rescued different varieties of lettuce. You can see the shock here on the leaves. This one I've been harvesting quite a bit from, but you can see here it's bouncing back really well. This is just a few days old here, nice and lush and dark green, but you can see a lot of the leaves turned really light colored. Probably not quite as nutrient rich, but still pretty good. I got rid of the filtration system in the back. It was backing up and overflowing, and I have oscillating fans going, drying the place off, circulating the air. Here I've decided to turn this sump tank into a koi pond. This is normally where I just keep the feeder fish for my bass, my one and only bass that I have left, because he killed everybody else. I don't know if you can see him there, but if I get too close, he'll jump out of the water and try to eat my phone. So, because that's what he does. He just stares me down, and if I get too close, he jumps and he thinks I've got food all the time for him. He's a little turd. So, but you know, we all love him, of course. There's a couple of koi in here now. Trying out this little floating raft with a kale that I rescued. Seems to be doing okay, so I might try to improve that aesthetically and maybe add a few more little floating rafts in there. Up here is where my tilapia are hanging out, and they're getting pretty big and juicy. They are very skittish right now. They're all kind of hiding out around the edges. They're freaked out because today they got a new member in the tank, which is right down on the ground next to that solid lift overflow intake, little placostomus. Take care of some of this algae that formed. So, and it looks like, you know, I really let it go, and this algae took forever, and I must have been neglecting the tank, but that's not the case. It just very quickly took over the tank and threw everything off. So now I'm flooding straight into the main grow bed. That drains off into this sump tank. That sump tank is connected at the base to the second sump tank. And here we are. I think this is an interesting little tidbit here. The only thing that did really well during the shock were my lemon trees. They're really happy right now with everything. The new leaves are just tremendous. They're a little bit lighter in color, especially on these two, you can see. This is some growth before the shock, and these were about the same size, but they just really exploded, and this leaf was tiny, and now I really don't know what's going on. We have a lot of new inhabitants in the system now, a lot of worms. There's about 150 worms. Canadian crawlers. I like them. They're just big and fat, and if I come down here in the morning, they're normally out wandering around. And then here's the latest addition. Oh, there's the old vermiculture tank. That's where I was raising the worms. It's all cleaned out now. But here's my fish tank collection, where I'm going to be raising hopefully tilapia, goldfish, and if I can get some koi to breed, they'll be over here as well. So big plans down here in my little basement. So there it is. Thanks for checking it out.